Hey, how's it going? Are you doing alright? Are you doing okay? Well, if not, I hope this video brings you some sense of relaxation or happiness, maybe even some humor. Today, we are going to be doing a lo-fi ASMR video. I'm holding a USB microphone here. I have zero feedback in my monitors, now that I'm realizing that. So I have no idea how this is going to turn out. But I'm going to just do some triggers for you while holding the mic, because this microphone is pretty old. Well, not that old. I have a very old microphone from the 1950s, I think. It's so old that it still uses an XLR, or it's not even an XLR. I'm pretty sure it's just an XL. There's no, or sorry, uses an XLR input, but I think it's just a TS. It's just a tip and sleeve jack. There's no resistance jack. That's how old it is. Maybe one day I'll try to do ASMR on it, but it would be very hard to get that up and running in a digital environment. If I can get that up and running in a digital environment, you bet I will try. But I don't think it'll work. But I'll try. So this microphone's an MXL 990. No idea if you can hear me until I do like this, because this is only a cardioid microphone, so I can, even though it looks like it might have stereo capabilities, it does not. I really have no way to know if this sounds good in any shape or form, so hopefully this video is usable. A little bit about this microphone. I used this microphone back when I was in middle school, so 13 years ago, yeah, probably 12 years ago, maybe, to record music, back when I was just a budding little songwriter. Before that, I was using a Rock Band microphone when I found out you can connect that to a USB port and record through Audacity. I'm actually using Audacity right now, because getting a USB microphone to work with Pro Tools is kind of a pain in the butt, so I don't bother. If you see me looking at the screen, it's because I'm trying to look at the monitor to see if the levels are okay. I think are okay. We're really peaking around -12, which is pretty good for an ASMR video. I'll probably put a compressor on this just to give it a nice little boost. So this is a mono, obviously a mono mic. It's a mono video. You're not going to see, there won't be any stereo on left and right ears. Because this mic is cheap. I think back in the day it was maybe $90. Now you'll probably get this for like $30-40, I'm sure, on eBay, if anyone's even selling them. I don't feel like I need to treat this mic that carefully, because it's very rugged. Now, for all you Willow Davis people out there, if you go back in his early videos, he borrowed this microphone, so go check Willow Davis down below if I remember to link his channel. I think some of you are from his channel. Yeah, he used to use this microphone. The drill scratching, though, I'm hoping that comes out nice. Again, I have no feedback with my monitors right now. I may edit this in Pro Tools just to use some nicer plugins. Thanks to everyone who's stuck around this long for my channel and for this video. I'm really glad to see some new faces. I'm trying to figure out, other than just posting constantly, how to grow the channel more. It's really funny seeing some of the comments. They're like, why do you have so few views? And I'm like, I don't know, man, I don't control that. And that's not up to me, that's up to you guys. And getting the word out there, I can only do so much as myself. I don't know if you heard that, but it must be my neighbor to the left of me. I think the way that my place is set up is that the kitchens are kind of back to back in terms of where everyone's units are. He must be getting some stuff out of his kitchen drawers or something fell. I saw some of you followed me on Twitter, which is down below. You should do that, or join me on Instagram. I post more on Twitter because I'm really into crypto, and that's all you're really gonna see on Twitter. So if you follow me, be prepared for a lot of Bitcoin talk and a lot of altcoin talk and stuff like that. It'd be fun to interact with you guys on Twitter as well. So come on down, join me. I refuse to change my name to Links ASMR. I made my name Links ASMR so it's easier to find, but my handle is still Gandalf's Balls, and I refuse to change that because last time I changed my handle to my real name because that must have been 4 years ago now, I guess, after college, because my cousin and my brother were like, hey, you can't have that as your handle when you're looking for jobs. Fast forward 4 years later, they don't care. People don't care. Everyone's using Twitter now. It's crazy how much different, even just in the span of 4 years, social media has gotten. I mean, it's exploded, even within the 4-year period. I've been on Twitter since it started, so it's weird to see. But I changed it to my real name back when I was looking for a job after I graduated college. Changed it back 2 years later when I couldn't find anything. I graduated with a degree in music production and technology in 2016, and 2 years later, pretty much all of the studios around me closed. I would say like 50%. So it was kind of hard to find an internship. I only really knew one person I graduated with who's working in a recording setting currently, and I know like 2 people who do live sound, but obviously because of what's going on in the world, they're not working, which sucks. So after that didn't work out, I got a degree in graphic design, and that's now my full-time job. You can see my work computer in the background. If you're a graphic designer, I don't know how. I'm recording this. I'm a PC guy. I don't know how people work on Macs. I think they're one of the worst computers for graphic design, even though people think they're the best. That thing is 2018, I believe, and it's pretty powerful, but in comparison to my PC, it's a piece of crap. It's just, I can't run 2 programs at once. It's terrible. But you gotta work with what you're given. Anyways, back to Twitter. So I changed my handle to my real name, and then I changed it back. So it used to be Gandalf's Balls with Z's at the end. So Gandalf's with a Z and Balls with a Z, because that's hilarious to me because I'm a child. But someone took that at the time. I don't know who else is taking that name. I thought it was pretty specific. So I had to change it to S's. I haven't checked if it's available now, but I refuse to change my Twitter handle because I think it's hilarious, and I think that's all that really matters in life. If you think something's funny, it's really, really funny to me because I've had interactions with verified accounts, some celebrities, as you would say, some ASMR people, as well as companies, and I always laugh every time they read Gandalf's Balls replied to your comment, or they have to contact or reply back to Gandalf's Balls. I think that's hilarious, and that's why I keep my handle the way it is, because to me, that little thought of someone else having to even type out Gandalf's spells is so funny to me. Also, they're magical, let's be real. This is really just a ramble of how much of a 12-year-old I am. Yeah, I'm sitting here, I'm looking at the timer, and like I really just don't know if this video is going to be good or if it's going to be audible. So I'm gonna end it at there. Well, I'm not gonna end it yet. I'm going to apologize first off for not uploading a Wednesday video this week, literally after last Sunday when I said, hey, I'm going to get back to my regular schedule. New Jersey had a hurricane. Barely a hurricane. It was a tropical storm, really. And it got wrecked. We got wrecked. I mean, it was almost sad because Orange Electric did a great job. They really did their best. I mean, some people still don't have power. I'm lucky to have power right now. People aren't getting power back until Tuesday. But all things considered, they were on the ball. They update their map frequently. They're pretty quick to say, oh, this is caused by this is caused by that. Optimum, silence. They do not care. Unfortunately, they're the only internet provider for me. They just didn't care. And it was very weird because I lost internet the day after the storm, and I lost power 2 days after the storm. Made no sense. I had internet and power the entire storm. So, I don't know. It was really weird, but it got me scared because it was barely a hurricane. We're going to have worse storms this year, so I have zero idea how that's going to be handled. But that's why I couldn't get back to the Friday video I put up was supposed to be your Wednesday video. So, anyways, I hope you had a good time with this video. I hope you have a good morrow, a good night, a good evening, a good yesterday. Please stick around if you can. Subscribe if you haven't. I noticed that my viewers, as opposed to who's subscribed and who's not, has gone up to 54%. So, you guys doing good. My gender ratio has balanced out again, which is awesome, because I like to keep it 50-50 if I can. Just because I like to change the content up. I want to get the most broad audience as possible. It doesn't matter who you are to me, but I want to try to keep my analytics nice and even, so I'm reaching as many people as I can. Because if you're skewed one way in terms of age, gender, region, you're really it's really hard to get back, as opposed to staying even. So I try to keep the videos I produce something that everyone can enjoy. So yeah, I will see you guys on, I really hope, the next Wednesday video. Good night.